Get ready for a wild ride through the latest juicy gossip. We've got everything from heroics to heartbreaks, starting with Taylor Swift's Eras Tour in Munich, where her bodyguard became the talk of the town by catching a rogue friendship bracelet midair. And speaking of Swift, her whirlwind romance with Travis seems to be facing some turbulence thanks to their jam-packed schedules. Meanwhile, Bill Maher is stirring up controversy with his bizarre and rant about Taylor and Travis, leaving fans shaking their heads. On the friendship front, Karlie Kloss has us all wondering if she's still a Swiftie or just playing nice after some cryptic comments about Taylor's latest album. And in royal news, King Charles has reportedly hit the Do Not Disturb button on Prince Harry, leaving their father-son relationship in cold silence amid security concerns. Buckle up, because these stories are just getting started. Swift's Swift Protector. Taylor Swift's fans are buzzing after her recent Eras Tour stop in Munich, where her bodyguard's quick reflexes saved the day. As Taylor strolled past her adoring fans, waving and soaking in the love, things took a turn when a few overzealous admirers started tossing friendship bracelets her way. One bracelet flew too close for comfort, causing Taylor to flinch, but just as the crowd gasped, her trusty bodyguard swooped in, catching another bracelet midair with a single hand, while simultaneously scolding the offenders with a stern finger wag. Fans online couldn't get enough of the dramatic moment, with some praising the bodyguard's unmatched skills and others expressing disbelief that people were still throwing objects at artists after recent incidents involving other stars. One fan hilariously noted, 70,000 plus people and you see the one who's throwing a tiny bracelet? Crazy! The bodyguard's stern look and finger wag became an instant hit, leaving fans hopeful that this lesson sticks and Taylor can enjoy her shows without fearing for her safety. As one fan put it, if you love and respect her, then you'd know one of her biggest fears is things being thrown at her. Love Shuffle. It's been a whirlwind romance for Taylor and Travis, but their busy schedules are making it tough for the lovebirds to catch a break together. As Taylor continues her epic Eras Tour across Europe, Travis is back on the field with the Kansas City Chiefs, kicking off training camp on July 21. Fans have noticed Kelce's absence from Taylor's concerts lately, but it's all thanks to his early morning practices at Missouri Western State University. Swift just wrapped up her German dates, and she's not slowing down, with upcoming shows in Warsaw, Vienna, and a major 5-night stint in London starting August 15th. Meanwhile, Kelce is gearing up for the Chiefs' preseason game against the Jacksonville Jaguars on August 10, leaving little room for a romantic rendezvous. He does have a 2-day break before the game, sparking speculation that he might jet off to Vienna for a quick visit. However, the jet lag would be intense. The couple's best shot at some quality time seems to be after Taylor's London shows end on August 20 and before her North American leg kicks off in October. There's even a buzz that she might pop up at one of Kelce's preseason games, perhaps against the Chicago Bears on August 22nd or the season opener against the Baltimore Ravens on September 5th. Swift was a good luck charm the last time she cheered for Kelce's team, so maybe a little on-field magic will reunite these two. Bill Maher's bizarre rant. Bill Maher is back in the headlines, this time for his outlandish comments about Taylor and Travis's relationship. On the latest episode of his Club Random podcast, Maher went on a bizarre tirade, claiming Swift is too old to date Kelce despite them being the same age. Maher's rant was sparked during a conversation with guest Haley Welch, known as the Hawk Tua girl. While Welch defended Swift's right to enjoy her relationship, Maher doubled down, insisting Kelce would dump Swift because of her age. The oddest part? Maher seemed hung up on the idea that Swift, at 34, was too old to be wearing her boyfriend's jersey and playing the football player girlfriend persona.
I liked her more when she was country.
I do too. I really liked her when I was younger growing up.
Sparks Fly. The whole thing with the football player, I just felt like, look, I'm sure she's a lovely person, but my boyfriend's a football player. And I wear his jersey to the game with his number on it. 35 was a little old to be like,
whatever makes her happy.
Oh, of course.
If that's what she wants to do and it makes her happy, go on.
This is outdated and suggests women lose value as they age, while men, including the 68-year-old Maher himself, remain forever young and desirable. It's a trope we've seen perpetuated by other figures like Charlie Kirk and famously Leonardo DiCaprio, who is notorious for dating much younger women. Maher's comments didn't sit well with many, who pointed out the absurdity of suggesting that Swift's age makes her unsuitable for Kelce. Swifties and sensible people alike were quick to call out Maher's hypocrisy and the double standard that often sees women criticized for their age while men escape such scrutiny. It's 2024, and yet some folks still seem stuck in the past, clinging to tired stereotypes and ageist beliefs. Swift, meanwhile, continues to live her best life, jersey and all, and if she gets new material for her next album from this, well, more power to her.
He's gonna dump her though, you know that.
Now I'm gonna be a Travis Kelce hater. He does that. Can you imagine the next album we're gonna get off of that?
You know you're gonna get dumped. You just don't know when. Right, so it must have had the songs about all the people that she wrote songs about. Coursing through her emotions, of course. It was breakup stuff, so she's gonna write songs. I can't fault her for that. It does seem like such a recurrent theme that at some point maybe you should write a song called Maybe It's Me.
Maybe it's me.
Just so.
Forever a Swiftie? Karlie Kloss and Taylor Swift's once iconic friendship has been the subject of much speculation, especially with rumors of a falling out after Kloss was spotted with Swift's industry nemesis, Scooter Braun. Swift's notable absence from Kloss's wedding and Kloss's viewing of the Bad Blood performance from the general audience during the Eras Tour only added fuel to the fire. However, Kloss recently set the record straight, or at least gave it her best PR-approved spin. In a chat with Yahoo Life about her new wellness campaign, Kloss was asked about her favorite track from Swift's latest, somewhat controversial album, The Tortured Poets Department.
Taylor Swift.
And who's your best friend?
Karlie Kloss. I know yours. Yours is the sunshine.
Karlie Kloss.
Okay, and who's your best friend?
Taylor Swift. I really appreciate that.
Kloss diplomatically dodged any potential drama, saying she loved the whole album and called Swift's music classic. When pressed for a favorite song, Kloss gave a nod to the mega-hit Shake It Off, proving she still has love for Swift's iconic tunes. Kloss's comments were perfectly placid, but fans can't help but read between the lines. Is she still a loyal Swiftie or just playing it safe? One thing's clear, whether or not they're hitting up Trattorias together, Kloss is still vibing with Swift's music. And if you're wondering, Karlie is probably at home jamming to all 122 minutes of the Tortured Poets Department's extended version and getting ready to belt out female rage at the next tour stop. Hear that, Taylor? The Klossy Swiftie saga continues, even if the public won't get the full story anytime soon.
Your reaction to Taylor Swift's recent Elle essay where she reflected on the infamous squad.
Taylor's incredible.
Yeah.
And I feel really lucky to call her a friend. And she's one of the hardest working women, and I loved her essay. She can
30
sneeze
seconds,
it out.
honestly, she
She's
really
so
can.
talented.
Like that's, and she's also one of the best songwriters. Like she can
is.
poop out a hit.
Royal phone silence. King Charles has reportedly hit the Do Not Disturb button on Prince Harry, leaving their father-son relationship in radio silence. Since rushing back to the UK for Charles' cancer diagnosis, Harry's calls, especially those concerning his dad's health and pleas for family security, have gone unanswered. Talk about royal ghosting. Insiders say Harry's desperate for protection for Meghan and their kids, Archie and Lilibet, especially after being stripped of their official security. He's worried about threats from extremists and neo-Nazis, but Charles seems to be playing hard to get. A palace source claims the security issue isn't solely in the king's hands, but Harry isn't buying it. He feels Charles is the key to keeping his family safe, yet his calls keep going to voicemail. To make matters worse, London's High Court recently ruled against giving Harry's family tax-funded police protection during UK visits, leaving him in a security limbo. Now, Harry's saying it's too dangerous to bring Meghan back to the UK without proper safeguards. The drama continues as this royal rift shows no signs of healing, with fans left wondering if the king will ever pick up the phone. The ultimate phenomenon. Taylor Swift's rise to the top is nothing short of extraordinary, and she's about to dazzle the UK with her Eras Tour. This weekend, she's set to light up Edinburgh's Murrayfield Stadium with the first of 3 performances, as part of a record-breaking tour that's poised to rake in over $2 billion. And that's before adding her $261 million tour film revenue. Swift's transformation from a country star to a global powerhouse is a story of reinvention. Her pandemic albums, Folklore and Evermore, marked a shift from her pop hits, showcasing a more indie folk sound that won critics over and new fans. TikTok introduced her to a younger audience, while re-recording her earlier albums breathed new life into her classic hits. Why is she so big? It's a mix of relentless ambition and personal connection. Fellow artists and insiders praise her resilience and drive. Lana Del Rey notes that Swift's desire to succeed is palpable, and it's paying off big time. Scottish singer KT Tunstall admires her ability to manage an enormous operation and handle public scrutiny with grace. Fans love Swift for her relatability. Her lyrics touch on universal themes of love, loss, and self-discovery. There's a song for every occasion, says Grace Donaldson, who traveled from Aberdeen for the concert. Swift's concerts are personal experiences with tailored set lists and a genuine sense of connection with her audience. Unlike other megastars, Swift's Eras Tour feels like a collective celebration of her and her fans' journey together. As she prepares to take the stage in Scotland, it's clear Taylor Swift's blend of artistry, relatability, and sheer determination keeps her at the pinnacle of pop culture.
It's like she had made it all of 3 steps out of the stadium before she is in her Travis Kelce jersey.
She had that thing in the fanny. I think it brings a little bit more to the atmosphere, brings a little bit more to what you're watching.
I would say for the biggest thing was getting my body right. You know, last year was pretty taxing.
That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.